Kristen Joyner here, and I am here to do a market update for North Georgia. This is going to include the counties of Hart, Elbert, Franklin, and Stevens County. So come and take a look and see what's going on in the marketplace.
Hi, everyone. So we are going to quickly review Franklin County. This data was collected in July and August of 2024. Now, remember, Franklin County, Georgia includes the cities of Carnesville, Lavonia, Martin, Royston, and Franklin Springs. So let's go ahead and take a look at the numbers and see what has been happening in the marketplace. So as you can see, 2024 sales are tracking nationally about what they were in 2023. This slide actually comes from a report that was done by Lawrence Young of a mid-year review that was provided on the 22nd of July. So we are anticipating to have pretty much the same number of sales as we have had. We have slowly been declining in the number of units sold since the COVID year of 2021, we've slowly been declining just slightly and a little bit. So as you can see, inventory numbers are starting to tick up for 2024, but they're still relatively low when we look at the projection of what they have been in the past 15 years. When you look at our population has been continually growing since 1995, and the units sold for nationally so far that's on track is about the same number of units that was done in 1995. So it's very interesting that we have more people living in the US now than we ever have been, 70 million more, but we are at the same new unit of sales since 1995. And some of the reasons for this is because of the low inventory. We have people that are staying in their homes a little bit longer than they normally stay in our homes. And then also affordability has become a factor for some of our younger generations that may not have the cash to be able to put down on a purchase of a home. So this number, and before I hopped on, I wanted to see if the July numbers had come out through GAR, the Georgia Association of Realtors, and they have not. So I wanted to go ahead and provide you guys with the June 2024 stats. And this is specifically for the state of Georgia. This is information that is taken from the multiple listing services throughout the state, and pay very close attention to inventory levels. We have seen an increase by 48% year over year. So the same time in 2023, we have seen a jump in inventory levels all the way up almost to 50%. We have pending sales that are down, and we have closed sales that are also down for the year over year. But very interesting to see that our median sales price has continued to rise for 2024. When I take a look at Franklin County specifically, we have 93 active listings. Now, the way I populated this information today is I looked at single-family residence, townhomes, as well as mobile homes. We have a median price of $345. The average days on market for active listings is 47. And the median, not the average, the median days on market. And the reason why I want to focus on the median days on market is it's going to throw out the listing that was on the market for 0 days or 1 days, that very low number. And it's also going to throw out that anomaly of the house that's been on the market forever. So it's going to take those out of the equation and then give us a really true good median. When we take a look at the number of pending sales, we have 19 pending sales in Franklin County. And the median price, I want you to notice this is below the median active price. So if you are below the median active price, this means that the availability of homes is low in Franklin County. And so we're going to end up seeing houses in that price point that are going to move a little bit quicker. Days on market currently for pending was 19. So look at the difference between what is pending, what is currently on the market. There's a pretty big discrepancy there. So that is telling me that the market is starting to move a little slower. Inventory is increasing. choices for buyers is becoming more available. So sellers, you guys need to look at condition and you need to look at price a little bit more with discernment when you go to list your property. Over the past 1 month, and I did this number from today's date, which is August the 5th, all the way to July the 5th, we had 22 sales in Franklin County, and the days on market was only 10, with a median sales price even lower than what the average is statewide of $259,450. So we're starting to see the days on market be able to again increase. And so with that median sales price, we have a market absorption rate of 4.2 months of standing inventory. That number has increased a little bit, which means that there is more inventory available on the ground right now than there was in January. So what's happening? Well, the market is actually making a little bit of a correction and mortgage rates are starting to kind of tick down. So we predict in September that the Federal Reserve is going to reduce interest rate. And that is the prediction that is made from NAR, the National Association of Realtors, to the Mortgage Bankers Association, Fannie Mae, and all of the folks that are in the industry of homes and purchasing of homes. So buyers, if you have thought about purchasing a house, I want to remind you that this is a great time. Not only is inventory increasing, choices are more available, but we're also beginning to see an increase in days on market, which is ultimately going to result in a lower median sales price. Remember that if you purchased a home pre-COVID, and then when you look at the equity that folks have in 2022, we have gained over $100,000 on average for owners. And when you take a look at what the net worth of a renter is versus an owner, it is substantial. So now is a great time for us to be able to explore being able to purchase a home. Sellers, I mentioned earlier, days on market is getting a little bit longer. It is so important for you to position your home to be in the best light when you put it on the market. And that means hiring a brokerage company that can get you the quickest, highest exposure. So on the left side of the screen is a listing from a very popular consumer site, the Living House has, and you can see the number of views versus the number of saves that we have had on this particular listing. When you pop over on the right-hand side, this is our Living Down South Facebook page. We do a lot of great media in all the social media arenas, Instagram, LinkedIn, all the way to Facebook. Look at the reach. It is actually over triple. And then when we look at the impressions and the total click-throughs and the reactions to the listing, we had a lot more drive of people taking a look at this particular listing than that popular consumer site that we actually all love. I'm on the popular consumer site all the darn time. So if you are wanting to purchase a home, if you are positioning yourself to sell a home, I would love the opportunity to talk with you. I reside in Hartwell, Georgia. I work in Georgia and South Carolina. This year is my 30th year in the business. So I've been in this business for a long time. I will be honored to help you be able to make that next step or begin the journey of moving to your next home. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope that everybody has a wonderful week.